You opened this video instead of your textbook, and honestly, that tells me everything I need to know about you right now. You're not lazy, you're stuck. There is a difference, and by the time this video ends, you will not only understand that difference, you will actually want to open that book. But first, let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat down to study and actually felt ready? Actually felt motivated? Actually felt like, yes, today is the day? For most students, that day never comes. They wait for motivation like it's a bus that's always late. They sit, they scroll, they tell themselves, I'll start in 10 minutes. Then 10 becomes 30, 30 becomes 2 hours, and suddenly it's midnight. The work is still undone and the guilt is unbearable. Sound familiar? Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Motivation is not what starts action. Action is what starts motivation. You have been waiting to feel ready, but ready is a feeling that only comes after you begin, not before. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to begin, even when every single part of you is screaming, not now. The real reason you feel lazy. Before we fix the problem, we need to understand it. You don't feel lazy because you're weak. You don't feel lazy because you don't care. You feel lazy because your brain is protecting you. From what? From discomfort, from difficulty, from the possibility of trying and still failing. Your brain has one primary job: keep you safe and comfortable. And studying, especially hard studying, is uncomfortable. So your brain sends you a very convincing signal. Not now, later, tomorrow. You're tired. You deserve a break. And you listen every single time. But here's what your brain is not telling you. The discomfort of studying lasts 10 minutes. The discomfort of regret lasts years. The 2-minute rule. Here's the first technique, and it sounds almost too simple to work. Tell yourself, I will study for just 2 minutes. That is it. 2 minutes. Anyone can do 2 minutes. Set a timer, open your book, and just begin. Here's what actually happens. After 2 minutes, your brain shifts, the resistance fades, the momentum builds, and you keep going. Not because you forced yourself, but because starting was the only wall that was ever in your way. This works because of something called the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain naturally wants to finish things it has already started. Once you begin, stopping actually becomes harder than continuing. 2 minutes is not a study session. It is a trick to get your brain past the starting line, and it works every single time. Your environment is making you lazy. Here's something most students never consider. Your laziness is not always coming from inside you. Sometimes it is coming from around you. Your bed is too close to your desk. Your phone is within reach. Your room is too comfortable. Your brain looks around and sees rest zone, not work zone, and it responds accordingly. Japanese studies on productivity show that environment design is more powerful than willpower. You cannot consistently out-willpower a bad environment, but you can redesign your environment to make laziness harder than studying. Here is how. Move to a different room. Put your phone in another room, not on silent, in another room. Clear your desk completely. Leave only what you need for one subject. When your environment says work, your brain follows. Every time. The identity trick. This is the most powerful shift you can make, and it costs nothing. Stop saying, I need to study. Start saying, I am someone who studies. That one change in language rewires how your brain sees itself, because your brain always acts in alignment with your identity. If you see yourself as a lazy person, you will act like one. If you see yourself as a disciplined student, you will act like one. Every time you sit down to study, even for 2 minutes, you are casting a vote for the identity of a disciplined student. Every time you avoid it, you vote for laziness. Identity is not something you're born with. It is something you build, one small action at a time. The 5-step lazy day study system. Here's your complete system for days when you feel completely lazy. 1. Do not wait for motivation. Open the book first, feel motivated second. 2. Set a 2-minute timer. Commit to only 2 minutes, nothing more. 3. Change your environment. Different room, phone out, clean desk. 4. Tell yourself, I am a student who shows up even on hard days. 5. After 2 minutes, reset the timer for 25 minutes. You will not want to stop. That is the entire system. 5 steps, 0 willpower required. Just the decision to begin. The laziest version of you opened this video, and the more disciplined version of you is going to close it and open that textbook. Not tomorrow, not after one more video, right now. Close this, set a 2-minute timer, open your book to any page. Just begin. If this finally got you moving, subscribe, because on this channel, we don't just talk about being better, we actually become it.